So, all right. Well, the fam is late, and the plans aren't totally gone, but they've altered, unfortunately. I don't like that when I've been planning something for a day or 3 days, and then something doesn't work out. But, anyways, not really too big of a deal. Uh, mm. I decided to come to the Dream Wheeler channel, show it some love, do a live stream, Saturday night Wheeler live streamer on here. So I have to return playing some ultimate guitar chord charts. And but first we're going to tune up the guitar and learn something while we wait. That's wrong. So, but despite the lateness of but all is forgiven because you know what, Grandma is close to death, and she probably delayed my family, so that's why. That's all. That's why that's automatically forgiven, right? So no matter what, even if the beer closes, it's all forgiven because Grandma's sick. So she probably needed help, and they probably needed help, and it probably delayed the departure. Understandable delay. Yeah. So it will continue to be an understandable delay, and so all right. An understandable delay. They should be here. The clock is ticking, however, but at least you should be here by 9:30. So that'll give me enough time to do what I need to do. So go get. But the beer doesn't really officially close until my roommate has to make it to the liquor store by 9. And this cutting it close to the last minute shit. It just. I understand what happened. Grandma got sick, and Grandpa needed help. And that's what happened. So, but I don't like cutting it razor thin close. That. That's something that's always annoyed me about my parents. They always wait until the last second to go to a movie or a store. I like going early. So, anyways, I can't stand that shit. Missing the previews before a movie or missing the first 10 minutes of the movie. Even though I realize it's just a movie, but still, it's the concept of being on time. It's the concept of earliness or punctuality that I am in love with, you know. One of the funniest things the college professor used to do was shut the door on students if they were late, like Spicoli in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And so they'd lock the door, and the student would be, and then the professor would go, "You're late. Learn to be an adult." And the guy or the girl would be, "Ah." that was probably the funniest fucking thing in college, don't you think? Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. It was definitely the best thing. No, they would do that a lot in the community college. I think in the university, they don't give a fuck. They just grade your papers and they just grade your exams. So I think for the university, they just care that you pay. I don't know if they lock you out of lectures. Maybe some professors do. I don't know, or some doctors do. But I know in junior college, they did the lock students out thing a lot. It was pretty hilarious. Oh yeah, in higher education, they give less of a shit, I think, about punctuality because they figure, well, you're paying a lot of money for this, so if you don't show up for your own education, that's your own problem. So then you'll get a worse grade, then you'll get a worse job, and then so it's more like it's on you, right? And then in earlier junior college and high school and grade school, they're like junior high and grade school, they're like, oh, it's my responsibility to be responsible for you. And then when you get in higher education, it's like, oh, it's all your responsibility if you fail or succeed. So that does shift things, doesn't it? Yeah. That is quite interesting. It's your responsibility if you get an education or not, and do the work and do the time. It's not my fault if you fail. So all situations that are delayed because of grandma was sick or something, or last respects to my aunt who just died, then I totally understand. Completely. No matter what my Saturday night plans were, even if they were like the most fun, most epic plans of joy in the world, the most awesome concert or party or whatever, the most beautiful woman in the entire universe, whatever, doesn't matter. If grandma's sick, that's really, and that's what delays everything. I totally, completely understand, totally, completely understand if anything's delayed because of a funeral or someone's serious illness. So. I haven't finished tuning the guitar yet. I do have time because if things were already rolling right now, it'd already be probably not going to be rolling out the door until 9:40. I'll be cutting it pretty close, but the beer shuts down 11 p.m. No, I think on Saturday night. No. The store even stays open later than that. It's like stays up until midnight, I think, to sell beer. So even more time. I had time to set up the music room. So I had time to get the music room ready and, I got the DVD going on. Got the computer HDMI set up. I got, so sometimes the time can be where you can set up stuff. So I'm not going to do too much piano practice tonight. I just want to practice the guitar tonight. Yeah, what's interesting about the guitarist is not that some of these guys playing since they were 10, 11, 12, 13, so forth, ever since they were young, 15, 16, 17. One thing I do notice is that a lot of them, everybody thinks they're the greatest guitarist in their own mind. And then when they go out to play live or make recordings, then people start to judge, is this music good or is it bad or is it is it mediocre? And then people start to, judge your music on the levels. Sometimes you listen to a guy who's playing guitar and stuff and it sounds all right. And you're like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. Like somebody plays you their mixtape or, whatever. This one guy, Victor, who went to this scam art school in Houston called the Art Institute of Houston. They were all over got in a lot of controversy because they were taking people's money and they weren't really giving much in return. Maybe a few people made it in acting and production. Maybe some people made it in music in the Art Institute of Houston. Maybe some big names, but most people got fucking ripped off. It was a business scam, like a lot of these institutes, like DeVry or whatever, technical schools. So I think the Art Institute of Houston, I think it closed down. It had to close down without giving the payment back to the students and all those illegal, shitty shenanigans. And so those underhanded shenanigans. This guy, Victor Lee, he was a friend of my friend. He was playing guitar back then, and I guess he was trying to be a guitar dude or be in a band or something. So he played me his mixtape, and I was like, man, this guy's pretty good. But it was just him playing guitar. And I was like, and he was like, do you really think it's good, man? And I was like, yeah, that's good. That's good. He goes, all right. It's kind of a little bit of a stoner, kind of like, he was this Asian dude who was kind of like, hey. He was kind of, yeah. He wasn't my best buddy. He was a friend of a friend. Maybe they met at the Art Institute because my best friends at the time, his brothers wanted to be in like animation or something. So maybe he was taking animation classes at the Art Institute of Houston. And then they also have the music classes. So you meet all these people that want to do different things, right, at the Institute. So at the school. So it's like exactly. Is that what you want to start it out on? Yeah, something like that. Like yeah, that's like a good start to. That's a good start to the song. That's a decent start to the session, right? What? Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I really enjoy about music is that it doesn't make any sense because it just makes sense on a certain level, and then it doesn't make sense. I know what it is. A lot of people that play, they're like, oh, it's like this and like that, and you have to do this chart and do this thing, and you have to do this thing, and this is how it's great. And it's like they're trying to create this like layer of structure that it needs to exist, discipline, but and knowledge is always better. But I'm saying like a lot of people are like, oh, this is what you need to do you know. And, a lot of these guys never even made a hit song or never even made it, never. And another thing, a lot of these guys that have been playing since they were 12, they can't sing, they can't carry a tune to save their soul. They can't carry a tune to save their lives. I mean, they really can't. They can't sing. That's kind of like, I think, is that the reason why a lot of musicians can't make it in the industry is that they can't sing? I think so. I think that's a big. Maybe it's not. I mean, of course, it comes down to crappy playing ability, crappy, songs, but it really. Um, yeah, I think a lot of groups don't make it, don't get a deal or a hit song because they can't sing. I mean, even that guy Oliver Anthony, he can sing like a country song. I mean, he can sing. How far he's going to get after this, you know, he might regret one day turning down $8 million to go on the road. He just doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to get out of his comfort zone because it's so much easier to sit on the ranch and play be on your social media and play your songs. It's just so much easier to do that because going out on the road would require a lot of effort. There'd be a whole shitload of all these different people. There would be managers and there'd be corporations and there'd be sponsors and it would just be, kind of fucking nuts. And so I understand where he's coming from. He doesn't want the nutsness. He doesn't want strangers throwing their panties at him and shit like that. So I get where he's coming from, but he might miss the money one day and think, I wonder what could have been. There might have been some funny times or something like that. Maybe there would be like he would be coming from his trailer and there would be like 100 women stripping down or some shit like that. It would be like a crazy fucking experience. So missed out probably on some legendary adventures, I think. Whether they were wholesome or not is not the point. The point is that he might actually regret that one day. But I mean, if his song sells well enough and he makes a few $1,000,000, he's probably not gonna trip out if he doesn't make the extra 15 or 20. But still, you know, just saying he might regret it one day. If his life is already really, as a farmer, is already, established, then and he already has a wife and kids and stuff like that, then maybe he won't regret it. So it just depends. Yeah, making the area real bright so I can see all the music charts and everything. So got my iced tea. That's it. There's no beer or liquor in here yet. There will be most likely later. Most likely. If the train doesn't get here in time, then we'll just roll on anyway. We do all the tune up the guitar yet. Sounds good. Whoa, that sounded really good, huh? Wait, it was like. Yeah, that sounds very good because I haven't honestly checked on the B string a lot. That's why I try to do this. Okay, there you go. times. So I don't know. Yeah, the music business was electrified and amplified by technology, and produced some excellent sounds, of electric music in the 20th century, and new recording techniques and revolutions in the wall of sound and 8 tracks and different tracks, multi-tracking, computers, electronics, electronic keyboards, synthesizers, all that changed the musical landscape, electronic drum machines, and on and on. But then later it started to get where it felt like artists were just getting lazier and lazier, and they're trying to rely on just image alone and looks alone instead of talent. And then eventually you just got a bunch of shit and people using auto-tune and shit for their voice and all this crap, all this untalented shit. And so that's why the music industry is, not what it once was, with computers and auto-tune and all that bullshit. Yeah, now they have artificial intelligence. I guess it's gonna try to write albums for people or something like that. I don't know. I don't really like the idea very much, but so now we have a situation in musical industry society where somebody turns 15, 16, 17, whatever, and they're like now they don't want to wait to hone their craft or their talent or their ability or learn anything. They just want it now, money and honey and cash and fame, and they want it now, and they don't care if they use auto-tune, or they don't care if they use artificial intelligence. They don't care if they use whatever technology. It doesn't then the integrity of the craft anymore. It's all about the money and the image and the lifestyle and the fame and fortune, and has nothing to do with the actual goal of the music or the journey of the music or anything like that. It's not like it has nothing to do with that anymore. I'm sure every musician since the beginning of time wanted to get laid by attractive women. That's not really the problem. The problem is just, the whole thing, this reliance on technology to make music. It's okay as like a tool, but I don't think a artificial intelligence robot should be making music for people entirely. Like, oh, here's your album. I want you to play these chords, or I'll play the chords for you. I'll do the whole music for you. You just show up or something like that. I think that's dishonest. So bordering on evil, I think. This is what our algorithm says sounds good to people. So I want you to do this. And the guy or girl says, yes, whatever, for fame and money and social media likes. Just kind of shit, but But you can't disinvent technology, unfortunately. Technology always evolves into something else. So all you got to do as a musician, as somebody who's into art, you just got to roll with the changes, like the old song by REO Speedwagon, I think. Roll with the changes. Keep on rolling. So, yeah. Let's do it then. Do the chord chart now. So we're not gonna do this like, well, I guess we could do it left or right. Yeah, it's just a lot easier to do it that way. So it's A flat. G sharp minor. Let's try that. A flat 6. Let's try that. Okay, that's a little bit harder. A flat 6. A flat 7. A flat 9. G sharp major 6. We're gonna do G sharp. Sorry, that was G sharp minor 6. Do G sharp minor 7th. My bad. You be careful with the majors and minors. Okay. G sharp minor 7. A flat major 7. So it's called the ultimate guitar chart. So G sharp diminished. A flat plus. This chord sounds really good. Flat plus. That's A flat regular or bar A, and then A flat plus. Wow. I'm gonna do the. This chord is pretty hard, actually. This chord is hard. Okay, so what do you want to do for that one? How do you do that one? It's A flat sustained. Okay. Sustain. Wow. Oh. Okay. So it's after time to get a drink. So we'll see if the roommate made it in time. So I'm hoping to get rolling by 9:30. So when my relative arrives, I'm just gonna get the money, run to the store, like super fast, especially after 9:30. So I'll probably shut this down after 9:30 so I can haul ass to the store. Not because the beer closes down, because the lottery closes at 10. So. So that was only like the first line of that. So wow. So we'll go on to some chords I don't know. A lot of them. I mean, some chords I know, and then some chords I don't know at all. So it'll just be like exploration training time. So expansion of the mind time. It's basically what it'll be. All right, we'll go on the second row. This is just A major. I'll get an A minor. I'm sorry, A6. A7. A9. A minor 6. A minor 7. A major 7. A diminished. A plus. A sustained. That's really nice A's. Yeah, some nice sounds on those. Yeah, some nice sounds on those chords. I like it. I play a lot of like. I haven't really played. I mean, I play a little bit of A's, but I don't do the full range of the A's. So I'd like to start doing like the full range of them, and all the A's, all that A has to offer. So usually, I'm just kind of obsessed with the C's. Usually, I'm obsessed with C and D for the most part. So, and E, and then I'm obsessed with G, but I don't really give enough love to A. So we'll have to work on that. Giving more love to A. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So we're at 9:12 right now. Going to roll out at 9:30. Close down the video. I don't know if I'll get to the whole chart by the time. It's like an ultimate guitar chart. So it's like, okay, so we got B flat. B flat minor. Is on the next row. It's just regular B. Regular B major. Instead of all those complicated B's. But I'm going to learn all the complicated stuff. I figure if you have a full vocabulary, you're able to play more stuff and, that sort of thing. It's like if you're learning a language, you want to learn everything and learn it well. So that's good practice, just playing different chord shapes. And at first, I would say when I first started playing guitar, some of these complicated ones, they kind of felt and they kind of seemed impossible. And now they seem kind of almost all possible now. Almost all of them seem really, I wouldn't call it easy now, but they seem within reach, literally. and without having really big hands. So, like some guys are playing and they have really big hands, and it's like, you cheater, kind of thing. But it could be a problem if your hands are too small. But if they're okay, decent size, then it should be no problem to play most chords. All right. So got the B. B minor, B6, B7, B9. That on a third. B minor 6. Oh, okay, here it goes. What's this? This one is wild. This is B minor 7. Is that it? Well, it's got to be like that, and then like that. Right? B minor 7. And then we got B major 7. Feel about. Oh, I didn't do. You know what? I did that one chord on the wrong fret. I've been reading the fret. B minor 7th is this. No wonder it didn't make any sense. There we go. There. Okay. That makes sense. So I'm going to pay attention again to what fret it says to do it on. So instead of ignoring the important part. So on the 2nd fret, go to, all right, down here. B sustained. Ooh, yeah. All righty. Then we go back to something kind of normalish. C. That's C major, normalish. Going back to something basic. So you can play the C major like this, just 3 notes. You can play it fully like it's full with the bass sounds. Okay, and then we'll go on to the next row. The C minors and C6 and all that. All right, C minor, 3rd fret. Yeah, the C sustain chord is pretty good. Yes, indeed. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, it must have been that must be some sort of color chord because it kind of stands out. There's certain chords that just kind of stand out on their own, particularly unique sounds, and they're not really bland or dissonant. They actually sound kind of pretty. So there's a lot of chords like that. One guitar teacher they passed out to all the students all the color chords, and I know I have the old paper somewhere. He just printed it off the photocopier one day, the printer one day, and fired it off and gave it to all the students. It was like his scribblings, all the color chords. So I thought that was pretty fascinating. It's like color. They're called color chords because they're like colorful, emotional, like nice chords. And so as I said before, the notes create like a distinct kind of sound that is unique to that particular arrangement. So, oh yeah, you know it. All right, going to go on to the next line. We got right here. Okay, we were at C sustain. Now we're going to the D's. It's D-Day. Oh. Okay, we got D flat. C sharp minor. D flat 6. D flat 7. D flat 9. C sharp minor 6. C sharp minor 7. D flat major 7. I think. It sounds cool if I get it right. Yeah, it sounds nice if I just get it. If I get it like, if I get that chord like really clean and stuff. Yeah, there we go. C sharp diminished. D flat plus. D flat sustained is going to be right here. I guess they had some leftover jazz chords because now we're at D-Day. So now we're at D standard, D major. Now it's time for the D. That's what she said. I don't want 8 million to go on tour. I don't want no panties thrown at me. Yeah. What would women do for a life of easierness? A life of more money and affluence. Less work. More leisure, more enjoyment. Yeah. Women, bitches would kill for that. Hence why they throw the panties at the wealthy musicians, right? The panties. All right, let's go to D. All right. D light of the D. Down. All right. Pull, pull, pull. Yeah. You know. Oh, oh. Is that ours? Holy crap. Do my ears deceive me, or is that just somebody running their garbage disposal? Hello? Hey, hey. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Bob. Awesome. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mom. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to see you too. All right. All right. Love you. Bye. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Do 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 do. All right. So we go with the D's again. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. All right, let's go. Gonna do our D's. D major, D minor, D6, D7, that's D9, D minor 6, D minor 7, major 7, D diminished, D plus, D stay, D sustain. Oh yeah. Okay. D sustain. So now we're to the end of the ultimate. It's True Fire's ultimate guitar chart. It's pretty good. You know, it's pretty. Is it ultimate? Ultimate? It's kind of semi-ultimate, I'd say. It's ultimish. E flat. E flat minor. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. E flat was on the third. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the E flat. E flat minor. E flat 6. E flat 7. This is going to be a fun chord to play because it's sort of fun. It's just, I knew it was going to be a cool chord when I saw the structure of it. E flat minor. E flat minor 6. I'm going to do it like that. Whatever gets it played, you know. I could do it like with 1, 2, 3. E flat minor 7. E flat major 7. E flat diminished. E flat plus. But here's E flat sustains. E flat sustains. So now we're going to make it to the E for excellence. So even if it's like, I don't know, 9:50, then I'll try to run and play the lottery. But if it closes down, then I'll just miss it. But I'll just we get 2 beers. I may not play on this Dream Wheeler channel. I may do a live stream on the Phenomena Ninja channel, the main channel. So I'm gonna start kind of flip flopping between the 2 channels so that both can get subs and you know, regular content and stuff like that. So I might make this like kind of a retro channel, stuff I've done over the last whatever 8-10 years or maybe even longer than that, maybe even stuff from like 30 years ago. So like so I might make this kind of like old videos channel, and then with some new videos, and then some new gaming videos, some new music videos, and some comedy videos. Probably not too much political commentary on this channel. It'll be mostly a retro channel, so of old video collection. So we'll go to the E now. On the it's truefire.com. Okay. E major, E minor, E6, E7, E9, All right, so then we're going to go into the F major. Do. All right, we'll do the F. Let's do the F. Nice. F for fine. F major. F minor. F6. F7. F9. F minor 6. F minor 7. F major 7. F diminished. F plus. F sustained. F sharp. F sharp. G flat 6. F sharp 7 is F on the 3rd fret. On the 3rd fret. F sharp 9. F sharp minor 6. F sharp minor 7. Now we're going to do G sharp major 7, which is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of a staircase chord. F sharp diminished. G flat sharp. G flat sustained. Now I'm going to go back to normal C again. Back to G. G major. So you can play it like G alt, just 3 notes. You can play it with full G-ness, the majesty of the 4 notes. Or just G. Alright. And then, oh, actually, they don't show that G on here. The expanded G. They just show the G alt. They just show standard G, but I'm going to make it full. Add the extra note to it. Okay, so then you can have G minor on the 3rd fret. G6. G minor 7. G major 7. G diminished. G plus. True fire guitar. So that was the ultimate guitar chord chart by truefire.com. What did I think of it? It was pretty good. I mean, it was, yeah. The ultimate guitar chord chart. It was kind of completist. I don't know. It didn't have every chord position in the book, but it was pretty good, you know. A lot of ones I played and some I've forgotten about, some I've never played. And yeah, it's just like putting some practice in. That's all. And so trying to get some knowledge in and learn chords and learn shapes and learn scales and all that stuff. So God bless, best of success. Thanks for watching if you did. And yeah, about to go. Oh yeah. So if I'm on for the rest of the night, I'll be on Phenomena Ninja channel. So God bless, best of success on the Dream Wheeler channel. Peace. Have a good weekend.